Of non-governmental organization, Tango, and the civil society organizations on Friday held a press conference on the role of CSOs on the aftermath of the TRRC. The chairman of the CSOs placed support for the Gambian government in implementing the much-awaited TRRC recommendations as well as their pronouncement. The CC has more details of that again in this report.
The Third Reconciliation and Reparations Commission was given the mandate to investigate alleged human rights violations committed under the 22-year rule of former President Yahya Jammeh. Following the conclusion of its public hearings, the Commission is expected to submit the final recommendations to the Office of the President on the 12th of July 2021. To this effect, the civil society organization has called on the government to brace up for the implementation of the much-awaited recommendations in a very transparent manner. The chairman of the civil society organizations, John Charles Njai, expressed their readiness to support the government in the implementation of TRRC recommendations as a matter of urgency.
As we come to the close of the TRRC, which we understand shall be submitting their final report to the President on the 12th of July 2021. We are determined to play a leading and central role in the post-TRRC era. As required by law, the TRRC conducted its mission to document a true and impartial record of human rights violations of the previous regime from 1994 to 2017. When it submits its final report, including its recommendations to the President, it is the government of the Gambia that bears primary responsibility to implement the recommendations contained in that report. Our role as civil society is to support the Gambian government to effectively and efficiently implement those recommendations within the shortest possible time.
He defines implementation of the recommendations to come from the Third Commission as a matter of national priority, as it is necessary to ensure justice and accountability. It is anticipated that the final document to emanate from the Commission will lay a solid foundation for the reconciliation and reparations that will then unify the population towards the common good. The civil society organizations have been in the picture from different angles during the TRRC's operational stages.
As a community, we wish to report that we have been engaging over the period in seeking to determine what role we can play in the post-TRRC era. At the moment, we have developed a comprehensive roadmap to guide our engagement. The details of the roadmap will be shared immediately as I finish by Mr. Jobate on the way forward. Essentially, it is intended to make civil society a lead and central player by offering all support to the government and to the society as a whole in helping the country move in peace and be united in purpose.
Charles Njai encouraged Gambians to prepare their minds to accept the truth and counts of the TRRC's investigations through the recommendations to be delivered in about 2 weeks' time.
The government and all of us need to state that these recommendations are not intended to divide, revenge, witch hunt, or cause chaos. For that matter, Tango and civil society urges all Gambians to also be prepared to recognize and accept the truth and be prepared to help and correct the mistakes of the past.
The findings and conclusions of the TRRC are designed to help transform and reform institutions that aided and enabled violations of human rights between 1994 and 2017. It is therefore a matter of weeks, if not days, to tell how justice might take its course as a result of the 3-year-long process around the TRRC on the Never Again slogan. Reporting for iAfrica News, I am Daisy.